So we have come to the end of this series and summarising the conference. We have looked at some tools, some ideas, you've made some decisions, you've gone away and actioned not just the points from my session, but the points from other parts of the conference. So, a couple of things. How do we take this information and actually apply it, not just over the next couple of weeks, but really where we integrate it into what you're doing, both at the club and outside of the club? Many of you asked about working with me personally on your, for some of you it was about your game, for some of you it was about you and your team, and for some it was coming and doing a workshop at the club with the members. So I'm here with two very good friends, two very good colleagues, and I'm in your town, your neck of the woods, in Edinburgh, which is great because I never need any excuse to come up here. And first of all, Russell, Andy. So
good to see you, Jimmy.
Yeah, very good. Renaissance, Glen Eagles. We go back many years. So me and Andy go back Manchester,
a long time
ago. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, even pre-official working together, you went to the same secondary school that I went to. Different generations.
Different generation.
I'm just going to put that out there.
Different generation. And we
Jamie was much younger than you.
Yeah. There you go. I like that.
So you looked up to Andrew, didn't you?
I did. Absolutely. I like that.
You're a role model, Andrew.
Yeah. Thanks, Russ.
Just for the cameras.
But there's no truth in that. So we do go back a long way, and actually, for the purpose of this, for me, you are both what I call Mont Blanc. We won't say coaches, although you've been doing some coaching today. I was like, Russell, he's out coaching. Yeah. What? He doesn't do that anymore. But for me, you're both Mont Blanc executives now in the golf industry, and I'm proving that you both work at and lead teams at very prestigious clubs. So I wanted to ask you about what we've done in the past and how that impacts, how that's impacted, whether it's staff or whether it's yourself. We know the industry's had challenges recently. That's probably an understatement, but if we're going to be very honest, we'll say it's had its challenges. And within that, I think whether it's the industry or the game's not going to change any. My thing you've always heard is you've got to change the individual. You've got to change the individual, or the individual's got to change themselves. So here's what I've got. It's the Train Brain Experience. It's a one-day, similar to what I've done in the likes of Glen Eagles and in several other places. So it's a one-day experience. In the morning, a session with you and your team, your teaching team. Now, if that teaching team consists of one or two, then it's going to be a private intensive that you can use for your game and your career. Mid-morning to lunchtime, it's going to be a session for the club staff. So there's no point in you having Mont Blanc service in your part of the club in the retail section if the rest of the team are not having that same mindset. So we do a workshop for the club staff. And the third part is a VIP wedgeology scoring clinic and or a evening for the members. So it's a full day experience. Now to add to that, you're going to get, for you, a ticket, a place at the Train Brain Retreat, which is you're going to spend 3 days with me at my home with a handful of golf pros and other people who are looking to go to another level next year. So more information about that, click the link on this page and take action. Scroll your fingers across your keyboard, press go. Look forward to seeing you next year.